Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on gold. Here on the gold futures chart, the current thesis, as per previous updates, is that we have formed a price top in this larger degree third wave on the 22nd of April. I mean, that is the current assumption. You could say it's the current working thesis. It is not confirmed. Definitely no certainties here. But as I said, it is the working assumption that we have indeed topped in this third wave. We're now moving down in a larger degree fourth wave, potentially closer towards $2,800, $2,700. The main question at the moment is on whether we have already formed a top in this B wave. So did we get an A wave down and the B wave up, and we're now in the C wave down? As explained in the last video, if the market opens bearish and we get a rejection before breaking above this swing high that formed on Friday, it might be the white count, especially here in this area. I've added resistance today, micro resistance, between $3,328 and $3,360. So only if we get rejected there, I would favor the white scenario. It would basically require a rejection from this area here before the market breaks above 3,360. And yeah, I'm watching this area. That's an important pivot. I mean, when you watch the video, this is an analysis of the microstructures. Maybe things have already happened. The market has made a decision. But if we get a rejection, go down, break below last week's lows, around 3,270, I think that would confirm further the white scenario that should set up the market for lower prices and target that lower box down there, starting at $3,147. So that would be here the white scenario. In the yellow count, a wider B wave is possible. Honestly, it's the same scenario. So I'm just showing you two possible pathways for that. So if we assume the main assumption is based on the idea that the larger degree third wave top there, then if we're now in the larger degree fourth wave, then yeah, this would be our working assumption here, heading down lower for lower prices. Question is, how high is the corrective bounce going to be? I have no clear rejection yet from this lower resistance area, and also no break below last week's low. So if that happens, yeah, pathway lower, it opens the door to the move down lower if we get rejected here. If not, then we focus on the upper resistance area. And I'm going to zoom in now, tell you why that is a thing, this upper resistance area. Well, because in the yellow scenario, it's just a more extended corrective bounce. A wave in the yellow, A, yeah. B wave in yellow, and then a C wave up. And we know that an A wave and a C wave, they tend to have the same duration length, not duration necessarily. So we're tracking here the 100% extension. And that's at $3,380. So if the market gets there, then it would have fulfilled ideal targets for the C wave. Okay, we can go a bit higher, 3,405, 3,421, maybe even 3,447, perfectly acceptable in that yellow C wave. I would just pay very close attention to that yellow scenario, because if the market pushes above the lower resistance, then we are likely going to focus on that blue zone, and then we'll pay attention to all the levels in there to see if the market gets rejected. For now, the bulls and the bears are fighting. It's a bit of a battleground there at the moment in this resistance area, but at least you now have a good idea of the relevant levels for even the yellow scenario and the white count. But what happens if we go even higher? Well, any higher would just be an extension in the third wave. I don't see a clear pathway for higher. I mean, surely we are far away from really confirming a major correction or anything. And I do not assume that this is like a multi-year top. Not yet. I think we will, probably get a bit of a correction here, either from here, maybe even after one more high. But the risk is getting very high that we're starting this wave 4, so it's currently my working assumption. But after this fourth wave, if we then rally once more to all-time highs, I think that will be a very substantial top. For now, I think all the levels are clear. structural support as well. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates about the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and many stocks like PayPal, Tesla, and so on, check out our stocks and S&P 500 membership. You'll find the link in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.